think I'm just randomly busting into a run out here jogging, doing my little short jog. So we're going to continue that. Now, guys, while I was minding my business on Facebook earlier, I was, just noticing some stuff that was being posted. And I'm noticing that, some people I used to know, they're just now catching up to what I used to do a couple years ago. Get up this little small hill here. Like, they're just now getting caught up to what I was doing a couple years ago, which tells me that they were kind of watching me, not all, and they're kind of behind, you know? Get a little bit winded already. Get my cadence back. All right. So, I'm like, well, that's part of the reason why I can't, find anybody to kind of relate to, because they're just not catching up to me. You know what I'm saying? Just not catching up to me from 2 years ago. So I'm just like, well, like I've said before, you got to find your tribe. And with that being said, catch my breath for a second. And with that being said, man, some people, they get motivation from you, but you don't get no motivation from them. They don't do anything for you. So you got to get out there and find your tribe, present yourself the best you can, and move forward from there. Because you might be surrounded by a bunch of people that really aren't meant to be in proximity of you. Like, just watch you from a distance and get motivated. Like, old friends, exes, family members that are blood relatives, but they don't really mess with you like that. So, you gotta find your little tribe. I'm probably gonna start jogging again in a minute because I kind of like hitting these heels, but look, doing the best I can here, okay? Got to get both in. So people like to put themselves in secret competition with you. Now, it don't make any sense to you, because you're just like, well, why are they competing with me? I'm just trying to be inspiration, you know what I'm saying? And motivate. Yes, yeah, you are. But these people, they don't really know how to take that. They feel like when you're doing what you're doing, not good enough. It makes them feel inadequate. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. You just being you makes people feel inadequate. Like they don't qualify. And they have to do more. And most people don't want to have to do more. They want to do just enough. I'm about to hit this hill. I'm gonna be out of breath. I gotta do it. People are putting themselves in competition with you. And hang on. For all that was in the chat, man, sorry about that. AT&T, man. I'm in the mountains, so bear with it. These people, man, they don't know how to say, hey, listen, you seem like a pretty cool person, and I get a lot of motivation from you. They rather put themselves in competition. And the crazy part, the main ones competing with you are females. And it's females, well, dudes are too, but That's just what dudes do. But I'm talking about like females that you wouldn't think that would be competing with men, or to put men in the same kind of category to compete with them. They're doing it. They're doing it. So the crazy thing is too, they're competing with you and they still want you to date them. Well, like, you know, date them, smash them. They don't want nobody really like being their man. They want that freedom to get smashed, because they're women. Not smashing anybody unless there's some kind of weird, unnatural role reversals. But these people and a lot of these females, they see you doing what you're doing, and these are the people around you in proximity: co-workers, content creators in your niche, or, you know, relative niche that pops, you know, the kind of content that pops up in your feed. You know what I mean? These people, when you start doing what you're doing and trying to inspire, now you're inspiring your soul tribe. But these other people are thinking to themselves, I've been doing this longer. You know, I kind of got a good thing going on here. And then you come in, you disturb the peace. You know what I'm saying? You're so productive that it triggers people. And then I know for at least the American black person that's still suffering from the generational curse of niggerdom, they don't like seeing someone do better than them. It doesn't matter if it's just, you know, physically. It doesn't matter if it's being well spoken. It don't matter if you got a little bit of movement. It don't matter. They'll find a reason to have an issue with you and compete or gaslight you. Not all people, but, you know, definitely for a fact, the American Negro who's suffering from the generational curse of being a nigga. Now, the problem is, it's not just the male, it's the females. So you have black females out here competing with you. I mean, the women that you would date or think about dating are online studying your content, looking for ways and vulnerabilities. They watch my content to study a good way to articulate counter arguments for the podcast they go on to. You know what I'm saying? I can see it clear as day. They're studying my content so that they can go on these podcasts and have counter arguments. Because when you watch these women on podcasts, all they do is want to say a bunch of crazy stuff, their weird ideology, to justify their, you know, lack of having a man and a father in the house. So they watch content like mine, and then you hear them talking like as soon as they give out their not mission statement, but they're like, okay, so, you know, what's going on with you and what are you looking for? They'll always say a bunch of stuff to counter guys before guys say anything. Like, they'll be like, yeah, I got a good network, I got a good system of people. That's her way of saying, man, I'm about to go for another jog in a second. That's her way of saying, don't ask me who's watching my kid. I have a network of people that are watching my kid for me when I'm out doing the things I do. It's a bunch of like like everything that they say when they're talking, these guys are asking them questions. It's stuff that they've rehearsed. It's counter talk. And then whenever guys start asking questions too deep, these women will start doing weird things like gaslighting, talking over them, getting super masculine, trying to shift the goalposts, all kind of weirdo stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the women will always say the same thing. Well, I gotta counter you. I gotta counter you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta counter you. No, you're having a discussion. This isn't you countering me in court for whatever dispute that's going on so that someone doesn't. No, we're not in court. You shouldn't be trying to, and that's all they want to do is counter. Just like I watched some content yesterday of women, they're using that pop the balloon thing as a meme now, but you know, it's like a guy walking behind him and he goes like, you know, hey sweetheart, how you doing? And she turns around, pops her balloon and runs off. And then the next guy says, grand rising queen. And then she pops the balloon and she runs off. See, this kind of stuff is just like, they're triggered and they don't know how to talk. So they want to get you upset in the way that they're upset. So they do little stupid, childish shit like that, little goofy stuff like that, right? To try to get under your skin. You know what I mean? Like, it's not getting them anywhere. We don't care what they're doing. We don't care what they're saying. But yet they'll do it. They'll do it. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and run down here. Hang on. If you leave the video or if it breaks up, it is what it is. I just gotta get this last little stretch, you know, real quick, and then we'll finish the video. You know what I'm saying? Put this in the pocket. Gotta double up out here, man. Almost off the microphone. Down the car, of course. All right, the brakes. I get it again. I can't let this stop you, man. Gotta keep going. Ooh, almost lost my hat. All right. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm doing too much. Some water. Almost lost my hat on the run down. See, I normally sprint that way back. That lady's walking the dog. I'm like, a car's gonna come. I knew it. Because the only way to stop me from my run is to have a situation like that pop up. Slow moving object or person on the other side of the road, can't veer over that way, and then a car come down towards my way. No, pump the brakes, stop what I'm doing, always observing things around me. You know what I'm saying? That car was creeping. I didn't even hear it. Anyway, they want to compete with you, man. You know, I have exes on Facebook using me to motivate them to work out, never mention nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for my cousin, I don't even know these people are using me to motivate themselves. Exes from when I was in high school. These are exes from high school and right after high school, using me to motivate themselves to lose weight. And then, listen, I don't know how much of my content y'all watch. I don't care how much weight you lose. That head is still huge. Understand that if you're watching me. Your head is still large. I don't think that you lost that weight naturally. What is it, OPEX or whatever it's called? People are using that like crazy, and what that does is give you the same big person head with a small person body and no muscle, okay? So don't act like you went working out at the gym. I wanna see the proof. You ain't gotta go sprinting like I just did, but I'm tired of seeing people online posting clips of them working out. You know what I'm saying? When I spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes on TikTok working out live, I'll run live. Listen, this ain't no joke, man. I does this. Like, I mean it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I'm getting it in. Got the sweatsuit on, man. I really do this. I'm really serious, and I get that I piss a lot of you people off. But in turn, you're still upgrading yourselves. You're still making more YouTube channels. Yeah, you're welcome. You're still pushing yourself to push more content out on your channels. You're welcome. You've upgraded your aesthetics in the background. You're welcome. with the proper ambient lighting, because you didn't know nothing about ambient lighting apparently before I moved in with it. It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? The secret competitions, it doesn't motivate me. It just shows me the people that just because they have more subscribers or whatever, don't mean that they really know what the fuck they're doing. They're scratching for ideas like everybody else. They just happen to rub the right elbows, collabo early in their career and collect a bunch of other people's subscribers. I'm not doing that. Grassroots, baby. One subscriber, every subscriber matters. Grassroots, that way I can move from whatever platform I want to, and I don't have to worry about losing, you know what I'm saying, anybody. Except TikTok. It's a weird little platform. I gotta stay consistent on there. But you'll notice, man, that you'll just be doing what you have to do to motivate people that used to make fun of you, or when you first started bringing it up or mocking you, you'll start noticing them dressing like you, talking like you, you know what I'm saying, acting like you, moving like you, you know what I mean, doing their work like you, trying to update their workflow. You know, you move to a night schedule, everybody moves to a night schedule, right? Because you are the light to those people and you can't worry about them. You got to move on and hopefully find the people that motivate you, because these people aren't it. You are their motivation. So when they put themselves in a secret competition and be like, this guy, it makes me really feel like I gotta go work out and I gotta put some muscle on. This guy, at least he's only 5'9" and I'm over 6 foot. Whatever these dudes do to make themselves, y'all know what y'all be doing, man. You know how you weak males are. You're always comparing yourselves to another male, something you got from your mothers, by the way. I want you to know that. The easiest way for me to know that a guy had a mother in his life that had a primary role is he compares himself to other men. That is weak. So you need men to motivate you. And see, you might be in that category right now where you're the motivation for everybody else. The losers that watch your content, that don't want to admit to it, the content creators. What's going on, buddy? The actors, actresses, rappers, singers, all these different people that get in these ruts in their life. See, y'all be thinking that they just miraculously come out of stuff. Nah, I mean, you gotta watch how they move and the words they say. That's how you can tell that they're watching certain movements online and getting inspiration. Like right now, it's real spiritual. That's a big deal. And it's kind of grassroots, the spiritual thing going on. There's different elements of it, obviously, like prophetic word people, preachers, even the dark side, like tarot readers and all that. It's different side of spirituality, but that's what's trending. That's why you keep seeing these celebrities easing into the spiritual side of things, wearing spiritual stuff, bracelets, talking more about finding the best version of myself. They weren't talking about that shit till we start talking about it online. They watch us, man, and if they don't watch us, they got a PR team of people that watch you and watch what's trending and then start regurgitating what you say because they have the platform to do it. No one knows who you are, so they can get away with it. They do this stuff all the time. I see it all the time, man. Grown-ass people, celebrities, just taking on new personas, just like taking on a new acting role. Yeah, I found God, and now I'm tapping in, and I'm trying to be the best version of myself, and I'm hugging trees, and weren't you just rapping or singing about killing people just, you know, a year ago? I'm not saying people can't be redeemed or whatever, but this shit just seems like it's trendy. That's why you gotta watch stuff, man. We're like in a bad movie. Everyone's just copying everyone, and everybody's fake. So when people see something authentic, it don't matter if you're like little old me with a small amount of subscribers. When you got a unique personality and a unique energy about you, they're going to come over and they're going to be attracted to watch. You know what I'm saying? I watch content creators now that have a couple hundred subscribers, you know, 100, you know, like 50, because their energy is different. They're hungry and they're bringing fresh ideas and energy. It's not copy paste yet. You know what I'm saying? They're not copy and pasting yet. So I like to just, you know what I'm saying, hear people talking without the copy and paste. Well, people are doing the same thing to you. They want to hear that same real talk without the worry about the politics and this and that of having a bigger channel or bigger following. And see, I'm self-aware, and that bothers a lot of people. Hence the reason why some don't reach out to me. They know that I'm going to go through their catalog, and when I can hear my words coming from their mouth, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to say something to them. And I'm just going to be that way. Like, yo, you need to give credit where credit is due to the people that you're getting influenced by. You know, because what you can see, what happens is people don't pay attention. And people like me that do, I scare people because I pay attention to stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like if one of your favorite content creators took on a new persona, you kind of want to figure out why and where they get the image from. Like for one example, this Donovan Sharp guy. Every couple years, he changes his look. He's like one of the fakest manosphere guys I've ever seen in my life. And he's a chameleon. He just changes and adapts to whoever's hot at the time. And now he's aviator shades and a beard. You know what I'm saying? He probably will start wearing a trucker hat too here soon. It's that kind of stuff that bothers me. I see other dudes in the manosphere do that too, where they just adjust and start looking like other guys. Why are you not being the alphas you claim to be and rock your same look all the way through and be comfortable with it? Why are you goofies adjust? This other guy's goofy looking dude named Mr. Lucario. Really funny looking dudes. And then I don't know who told them that they're cute. I don't know who told them that, man. Somebody lied to y'all, man. And these dudes, man, they just aviator shades and they're just changing their looks, and it's just weird. It's weird. I can't stand watching content, man. That's why I just make my little reaction videos and go on my little rants or whatever on my walks, because it's trash. I don't know how you guys are consuming this stuff all day. I don't know how these people are fucking stressed out. They're trying to keep up with everybody else. That's why I told you that alphas they recognize patterns. They can kind of see things that are trending and they latch onto it, but they're not creators of ideas. They got to steal ideas and run with it. They're not creators of it. So a Sigma who creates ideas can see his ideas or his, like the look I have going on is not by coincidence. My beard doesn't grow like this. Obviously it grows all the way. I put this look together. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody else, you know what I'm saying, put it together. You know, my sister, as a matter of fact, told me about the way to shave my beard. You know what I'm saying? She's like, just shave it down. You know what I mean? Fade it in. When I see this look on other people, when I see people go from black beard to salt and pepper, when I see people pick up snapbacks and trucker aviator shades and start growing their beard out, I'm just looking at a bunch of people that are followers catching trends. And then you realize that these people aren't like in admiration of you. They just see a trend that you are starting, and they're trend followers. So you have to realize you're a trendsetter. Like, no one's going to tell you nothing. You're just going to see people copying you repeatedly and endlessly. You'll see people, they won't say it, but they'll go to your TikTok or whatever social media you have that you post up on regularly, and they'll see what you post, and then they'll get the idea from that and then make all kind of content from it. And you know, you don't know whether they notice that you noticed. They probably don't care. But I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire, and I'm taking notes, man. I'm watching. This is how people become millionaires. This is how you stay ahead of your competition, or people that think that they're your competition, because I'm getting up earlier than anybody. I'm not gonna tell you what time it is, because I got losers online right now talking about I get up early and I'm getting up early now and I'm working now and I only need a few hours of sleep. Oh, all this talk now that I'm not telling y'all what time I get up. I'm not gonna tell you what time I go to bed. As a matter of fact, if you notice, I got content coming out all times of the day now. You don't know what time I sleep. It probably like I don't sleep. Good. You don't need not tell nobody what you doing. Everybody's a snake out here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to steal your story, steal your glory, and walk around with it like it's just an outfit, their new fit. And you have to fight for what God put on you. You have to guard it. You got to guard it. You see these snakes out here, you know, chameleon, and and changing their appearance and the way they talk, and now it's about God and your best version of yourself. You see it, and you know they weren't talking like that a couple years ago when it was more popular to be an alpha male and beat your chest and talk about, I'll slap a bitch. You know, what? Now it's, I'm getting closer to God, and man, the fake man that they're wearing on them, dude, you gotta just, y'all gotta start using that third eye, man. And instead of just noticing people looking like each other or thumbnails looking the same, or just pay attention to patterns, and then pay attention to who you notice that pattern from first. You know what I'm saying? I get ideas from people, you know, thumbnails and stuff like that. I've gotten ideas from, I don't know what the name of that channel is, man something, you know, but you know, his blue and white thumbnail colors, I thought it was pretty dope. I started using that, but I don't have no problem with giving credit where credit is due. It's when you see these people, and that's why everybody's head's all messed up. No one knows what's authentic anymore because losers will steal somebody's idea, their whole drip and everything, and then you don't know where it came from, and you think that your favorite person just upgraded. No, they stole that from somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you hear people all the time, man. It's just we're in a shitty time where everybody competes with everybody, and there's very few authentic people that are trying to better themselves and be the best version of themselves and help people. And then you just see everybody leeching. Because I was with my ex-wife, man. She's a narcissist. Her whole family was. So I could see all this. I was for like 9 years. That's a deep study of these kind of people. It's a deep dive. How they drain people. I watched how she would go online and look at what's trending. She did it like part of her day, looking up trending outfits, looking up her favorite celebrities to get certain things to put together. So somebody would be like, oh, I like your fit, da 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 da, blah blah blah. I would watch her wasting time in the day to do this. I'm like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, she would watch her frenemies, because she would complain about them, but when she was around them, she'd be all nice or whatever. But she would study them. She would watch them, see what they're doing. See, people do stuff like this. See, the internet and social media has caused a lot of psychosis on people, and they're not aware. They're not conscious enough to notice it. So they're all out here trying to outdo each other and be the first to say or, you know, look a certain way so they can go viral, so it's all about trying to impress other people. And it's gotten so out of hand, man, that there's no one authentic. So when you're a real authentic person, you see this trash movement, you see these trashy people that's just stealing ideas, they're just copying other people, and it drains you. And you have to like step away and just like go to your little safe place and work on whatever you know to be authentic, and call up people that you know to be authentic and original, and work on that energy, feed off that energy. And that's why I'm just like, I don't want to be friends with everybody. I don't want you people to reach out. I don't need any of you, because I'm gonna tell you about yourself. If any content creator I don't like reaches out to me, and I've had content creators reach out to me, I just like the people that reach out to me, so I have no problem with them. But if it's someone I don't like, I'm gonna be like, nah, you fake and phony. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't need your subscribers. I don't need that method of building my account. I'm gonna do it grassroots. I don't care if it takes 10, 20 years. I'm not going nowhere. I'm building a business. I'm not building some overnight 15 minutes of fame. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm making something that's built to last. And however long it takes to be that way, whatever. And when you have that mindset, no one has anything that they can leverage, because a lot of content creators, they leverage their integrity and their morals to get on other platforms that they might say something crazy just to go viral. They might try to put you in a place. Like, I wouldn't be able to be put in a place. Like, if they're asking me dumb questions, or if MTR was trying to lead me down the road, bring up his father and all this other bullshit, I'd be like, bro, I didn't ask you about that. You know, all due respect. Like, I know when someone's leading you down the road so they can set you up for viral moments, and or, you know, be able to say, well, I asked them this. You know, I know paper trails being built. I work for the White House. And these low IQ content creators, I can see it a mile away. That's why I was one of the first people that called him out. MTR, you know, mediocre tutorials and reviews. Even if that, you know, Ninja Turtle guy the plumber was a fraud or whatever, obviously MTR jumped on it too quickly just to go viral. So that was the point. That's what I was trying to say. And these people out here, they're so fake, and that's all they want to focus on, and we're not getting what we need to hear. Just like you'll have these female, I'm not even gonna say they're male advocates. They're just these female content creators, and they're popping up my feed, and all they're doing is trying to stir the pot. They're saying the most outlandish stuff, making videos, like for example, let me tell you something. Black men don't care who black women date. I don't know if I need to, you know what I'm saying, say this or not, but black men don't care who black women date. If you guys are dating outside the race, more power to you, and we wish you the best. If you guys can find a Brad or Julio or, you know what I'm saying, you know, whatever name, we are happy for you. That doesn't mean anything to us. This black love thing, this fake thing, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't mean nothing, because we done seen the stats, and the stats say that black women aren't wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like that, en masse. I'm just telling you the truth. You're the least married. The least married means the least dated outside of your race. So while you're making it seem like you're the most ethnically and racially loyal, no, you're getting the men that fuck with you the most. You're not fooling anybody. The stats are stats. We already know that you'll say anything. No woman wants to really take accountability nowadays. So of course you're not going to say, well, we're the least married according to the stats, so that's why we pretty much mess with black men, because black men are, you know what I'm saying, the ones that mess with us the most. No, you got to make it seem like, we're the most racially loyal. Man, please, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I had a pro-black sister, and she married a white guy. I don't hear it. The minute you get an opportunity, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. I don't give a shit. You just be saying that stuff because, you know, other races don't be wanting you. And you know you have enough single mother raised men to where you can pull on that heartstring and be like, your mother was black, and guilt him into dating your black ass. When if a Brad with the same color wig that you have on walks up on you, throws his hair back and be like, come on, Keisha, let's go. You're gonna be like, all right, and you're gonna do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you do. Look at that. What's considered no question when it comes to this stuff? I don't know what you mean, homie. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? You gotta elaborate on that. I don't know what you mean. You know, cause yeah, I'm very specific, cause I just normally when I'm on my rants, this is why I will never go on a panel, but I will critique their videos, right? I'm going to critique the hell out of them. Now, is that wrong of me? Because on one of my channels, I'm going to make it just about critiquing these goofy panels full of women babbling. And these dudes let them babble. They be letting them babble. And they really be straddling the fence, taking it. And some of these women be married. I didn't even know that. I'm like, what are you doing on a panel full of single people and you married? I'm representing the married people. You married people need to go sit the fuck down somewhere. We don't need you out here representing nothing. Because what happens is when a group of people that aren't affiliated with what's going on in the streets get the ability to cast judgment, especially when it's black people, oh boy, they be having too much to say. You're married. You're not in this game. You shouldn't really be talking at all. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to, y'all need to take that advice from married people with a light hand. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even have any skin in the game. So when I hear someone's like, a woman like, oh, I'm married, bro, you better be easy. Because if you say anything along the lines of like, oh, men are, I think men need to work on, you have a whole man. Tell your husband what he needs to work on and shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Don't you have a man? What the hell are you telling now? Shut your goofy ass up and go tell your husband. See, I got something for all you goofies who ain't married so I can judge all you single people. The hell are you doing? Don't you got some laundry to fold? Don't you and your husband have some trips to plan? Some businesses to build? Some workouts to do together? Some kids to be making? What is your goofy ass do? Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. These people, y'all so desperate for anything. You're listening to any woman with a pretty face run her motherfucking mouth, dude, and say a bunch of babbling nonsense as long as she says it through a smile. God, here, man. The panels are the worst, man. At least when the women are by themselves, you know, these women be saying all this babbling nonsense. They eventually forget what they're going to say, and they got to end the video. Hell, half the time, mid through the video, the reason why there's so many cuts in it is because they forget what they need to say, and they got to edit all that shit out. Don't think that they're doing it to make it quicker. The people that are well-spoken and quick-thoughted, they don't need to edit their video. You don't need to have the cuts in it. You can say what you have to say. You have very few, you know what I'm saying, type of, what do they call those things? Fraudulent, Freudian slips or whatever. You know what I mean? You speak a lot, but when you see it edited a lot, like cut a lot, that's somebody know how to freaking talk, man. They gotta like make multiple rounds to get it all together. See what the content creator set up. Oh, bad questions. Like, this is very interesting. I didn't know content creators. I hate them. Sorry. Yeah, this is what hate is. All right. When I can clearly tell that I put out a subject on my TikTok and then everybody else ran with it, right? And shout out to Mrs. Brooks. You know, I didn't know the video I made when I said the German lady was about Mrs. Brooks. The German lady that be speaking well about black men. I didn't know that. I just kind of was scrolling through my Facebook or something, and then went to TikTok and scrolled through and found that video and posted it. But when you can clearly see that you put out something and then everyone's putting out the same thing after you, and they're just looking for titles and stuff like that, right? Well, those same people, if I'm only getting 12 likes on my video has like thousands of views, they're obviously watching, they're not hitting the like button. So when I say hate, I mean like that, like not sharing the video, not hitting the like button, not having my video be in whatever reaction video they're doing, but see, they do this thing where, you know, they wait until you get to a certain level, they look at your numbers, but they don't want to acknowledge me. I see content creator females that I will put out a video talking specifically about black women doing X, Y, and Z. The next thing you know, on a panel, black women be saying, and for black men out there to think that, and I'm like, I just talked about that. Specifically, I just talked about that. This bitch is watching, you know what I'm saying, and getting mad. That's what makes me, that's what bothers me. You're gonna hate watch me, not hit the fucking like button, get fucking mad and go make counter content on a panel? You fucking weirdos, man. You fucking weirdos. Y'all are, look. They're dumb and they're idiotic and they move in emotion and they're trying to pump out content as quick as possible. I'm moving in my own flow. I don't regurgitate information. I watch a lot of content. I was just watching Edward Anderson. I'm not talking about nothing he was speaking about. I can watch stuff without being influenced by it. And if I notice, see, I'm conscious like that. If I notice I'm being influenced by someone, I stop watching it. See? You people are just, you're just idiots and you just do dumb shit. And you're watching a man you find attractive speaking in a way, because I used to work for the White House. I'm trained to speak this way so that my words penetrate. And you're listening to a well-trained, articulate man articulating things to you never heard articulate. Because I'm watching women on these panels, and when a guy can barely articulate things, like not even on the level of me, just kind of sort of get his babble into a stream of thought, the women will be like, I like the way you articulate. Even on the 20v1 balloon shows, if a guy can barely articulate himself, the women will be like, they glitch up. He's nowhere near my level. So imagine them watching me. Imagine them, I got to counter to every dumb thing because women just want to counter you. Well, I'm the best counter puncher. I'm like Izzy Adesanya. I'm the best counter puncher. I'm Floyd Mayweather. Listen, I've argued with so many of y'all. When y'all were arguing with me and trolling me, I was taking in information, and I took in all this information. So whenever y'all troll or I get in a debate with a woman, you're gonna bring up something that was said to me. I have a photographic memory. I'm gonna go back to that moment or what somebody said before that you're gonna regurgitate, and I'm gonna know what I said to them. And I'm gonna say it to you, because my memory's like that. I don't forget what I say. That's why I make sure that my thought and my words are original. Because if I'm regurgitating crap that somebody else said or thought of, I'm not going to remember it. You idiots don't worry about it. It's about getting the numbers up. Well, that's how you're going to be remembered. But see, I'm trying to be remembered with original thought. A man of his word, moved in his own motion, had his own flow, and didn't copy off no one. No one. See, that means more to me than just getting some money online. You got to remember, I'm a tier 3, tier 4 engineer architect. I can go back to work right now, make over 200K, sitting on my ass, working from home. Do you understand? I do this because I want to do it. You bums are doing it because you have to. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got to hit that like button, you guys. And, you know, you think these content creators are getting ideas from me? Because if I can name, like, if I seen like 4 or 5 content creators with the title that I put up on my TikTok after I did it, and I only have 7 likes on the video, right? They obviously didn't like the TikTok. They didn't like the TikTok, but they got the, you see what I'm saying? It's trash. It makes me so fucking mad. And that's the reason why, you know, I'm doing things where I'm pumping out content. Like I work for the White House. If you goofies think you can keep up with me, you got another thing coming. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I'm gonna show you the level differences, man. There's levels to this shit. They don't just take any old bum to work at the White. There's levels to this. And you old raggedy ass, funky ass content creators are like, oh, I'm just gonna go over there and eat out that nigga's plate and I don't care. No, you're not. I got something for your bum asses. And the problem is, the bigger I get, the more I'm gonna keep calling you out. I'm not gonna stop doing it. Then when I get enough numbers, I'm gonna start calling you out by name. Then I'm gonna take your content and we're gonna break it down to how you're copying stuff. And I'm gonna show people, look at this. Let's backdate it to when this content creator came out. Then all of a sudden this goofy started talking this way. See, that shit gotta stop. You don't wanna do it and be adults on your own about it. I'll do it. Come up with some ideas. Bring some fresh ideas to the table. Stop regurgitating shit. I do the reaction videos too. Shout out to what was it, Cosmic Verse and Modern King and these other platforms that put out the faceless content. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate it, but I always, you know what I'm saying, show you the names of them. You know what I mean? I don't try to just steal their content and run with it or nothing like that. And I come out here and go on strolls and give you original thought with my face in it. We have people out here that steal ideas and keep it trucking. Y'all got to be more careful with that shit. Like when you notice someone stealing somebody, and I do notice y'all doing this stuff. Like y'all do be calling out content creators. Shout out to y'all. I do, like I'll go to certain videos and I'll see y'all calling out people. But start calling out people for stealing other people's content too, man. Like if you see somebody regurgitate, not if it's a topic from some celebrity junk that people are talking, cool, whatever. But if you see an original thought from somebody, you see somebody else regurgitating it, we got to stop this Drake shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop this Drake shit. You can't just steal and regurgitate stuff and be like, oh, I don't know what happened. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Colonizing shit. Come on, man. We got to do better than that, man. Bring some original ideas and thoughts, you know what I'm saying, to this space so that we can all eat from it. Stop eating from everyone else, man. It's now the women that, the attractive women, I'm not talking to y'all. Hey, go ahead. Get whatever you need to get from daddy, baby. I don't care, man. I don't care. Start running on your videos, ladies. Go ahead and put on your tight outfits. I want to see your fits. I got my what does Tyrese call it? Well, not Tyrese, but Tariq. What did he say about Myron at one time? He said Jigaboo. What did he say, man? He said something daddy shorts or whatever. Now I'm saying hoochie daddy. I got my hoochie daddy shorts on out here, ladies. You know what I'm saying? I got my hoochie daddy shorts on. I'm trying to see y'all with y'all little hoochie out. I'm trying to inspire y'all to go for runs. I want to see y'all, you know what I'm saying? And when y'all run, though, I want you to put the camera on you. When y'all run, we want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to see all that. We want to see it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to listen. If y'all can be over here watching me, take the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you like my poses in my my avatar pictures and stuff like that, also take on the poses of me and my fit out here running to motivate. You know what I'm saying? Get your fine asses outside and start jogging and walking in your fit so we can see. You know what I'm saying? So again, to all the cute hot little ladies out there, because I be seeing y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be getting ideas from the boy, man. Y'all watching me, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with the content. I don't care. When I be hearing these women like, that's the topic I come on and go, look at you. Oh, you watching me, baby. Oh, I knew you was watching me. You know what I'm saying? Can't get enough of your boy, man. You know what I mean? I do that to people. Why do you think my crazy ex still be calling me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, you gotta be careful. You gotta take my energy in dosages, baby. You can't be watching me all day. You're gonna get addicted, I'm telling you. You're gonna just be like, oh my God. You're gonna be talking about, you be telling your man, I gotta make a trip to Thailand next year. He gonna be like, what the hell, what's going on in Thailand? Nothing, I don't know nobody in Thailand. You know that balcony that I'm gonna have you bent over on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Listen, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, man. I know y'all ladies are watching me. Why wouldn't you look at me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look at me. Why wouldn't you watch me? Why you like black men? Why wouldn't you watch me? It's gonna be Thailand or Germany. I'm gonna start off in Thailand, but Germany looking damn good right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And they going to bat. Man, they going to bat for black men. I mean, like, listen, this Mrs. Brooks is out here making rebuttal videos. I gotta start making some content on this. She's like, oh yeah, I'm not attacking y'all, but I said what I said. You know, look, man, listen, those Turkish women don't play. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Young Turks before, so I kind of, you know what I mean? But shoot, she's standing on it. You know what I mean? So when y'all be saying that German lady, she's actually Turkish, I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? And she's married to a black man, so, you know, like, she's standing on business. You know what I mean? She's standing on business. I fully support that couple and whatever she's saying. You don't like that, kiss my black ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in shape to go overseas. You guys gotta go ahead and present yourselves to me. I am accepting resumes, but the ones I'm seeing in America, don't seem like you're going to be an adequate fit for the job. You don't have the proper credentials, and you definitely don't have enough time in service and enough experience in years to be trying to take upon the opportunity of being with a great black man like me. Listen, I'm gonna take my talents overseas. You know what I'm saying? And I might come back. I got land and I'm building a house and stuff, so obviously I'll be here to visit my family, but you're gonna have to present yourselves and understand you gotta compete. Black men are not the leftovers that you just taking because they're here. No, there are plenty of women that want black man seed, and they're fighting for us. Japan wants us. They're asking for, look, man, listen. Black men knew our value. Now we know that the sun's getting hotter and DNA's breaking down, and they gotta come on back. They gotta come on back. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You do. You gotta come on back. You gotta mix back in. You gotta mix. We know what you've been doing throughout the century. You gotta mix back in. See, now you can't take it from us. You gotta ask for it. Well, we're gladly accepting. Yes, we'll give you some of this great seed. We know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. The birth rates, and come on, the sun's cooking you. You're going insane. You gotta mix back in. You gotta have a couple mulatto babies for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. We know how it's done. We know how it's done. So instead of acting like we don't know, we know. And we know we got our DNA activated. And you're gonna pay us. You're gonna chase us. Well, I'm a black woman and everyone comes from a black woman and everybody, to my knowledge, comes from a man's nutsack. Last I checked. You know what I'm saying? And we're putting the sacks away. That's right. You're gonna pay for the sack. You're gonna pay for the seed. You know what I mean? And you're gonna compete for it. You're not gonna gaslight us with, oh, you're sassy. Well, if you don't like my sass, take your black ass on to the ones in your DMs. We don't care. Oh, well, you're gay. Well, You must have a fetish for watching gay men. Someone's got a problem and it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Told y'all, like women, you can't call me whatever you want to call me because you don't like what I'm saying. So do you have a fetish with watching gay men online? Or maybe you're in your feelings and you're just trying to emasculate me any way you can. It doesn't work, dummies. It's over. You done fucked around, let the wrong one get loose. The rest of these dudes out here just, man, I done too much, man. I signed up for the army at 16, nigga. I told my dad I'm out. What the hell you talking about? Told that nigga I'm moving out like 15 or something, and he was like, oh, signed up for the army at 16. As soon as I graduated at 17, I was out. Dodging bullets at 18. I don't care what anybody thinks. You losers, man, you're just not ready for this. And now I'm taking that same talent that took me getting to the White House to this internet thing. And I'm applying the same intensity and it's pissing you off. Yeah, it should piss you off. Work harder. Black men have elevated. I am a representation of the modern black man. Stop talking about we're barely this, and I am a representation of the average black man. Nigga, I'm average height. I'm not even the elite level of black dudes. So we all leveled up like this, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna work for it. You're gonna work for it. We ain't taking no shit from nobody no more. You understand what I'm saying to you? All right? Gaslight all you want to. Now go to your podcast with your out of shape, overweight asses. Or some of you not even out of shape, just funny looking with bad wigs. You ain't gotta be out of shape to be unattractive. Funny looking, leftover looking females online with a platform given to them to talk shit. Oh, the humiliation rituals that you people try to put black men through. I'm going overseas where as soon as I step off the plane, they're just like, oh, black men, oh, I'm out of here, man. Y'all are crazy as hell, losers. And I'm taking my talent. I'm like, hey, man, if y'all think I'm blowing up over here, wait till I get overseas. But you know what? I'm going to still make some magic happen before I get over there. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because I don't see no competition. Ain't nobody getting up at the time I get up. Some of y'all haven't even gone to bed yet at the time that I get up. Think about that. What time is he going to sleep? You'll never know. You done shown your hand. You want to sit back and steal my content and not say nothing about King David. You're going to say my name, nigga. Yeah, y'all gonna say my name. You're gonna have to, because I'm gonna lock down on my content. I'm gonna make sure that whatever I say is so fucking original, you can't take the words out of my mouth without somebody that watches my content being like, I heard King David say, I heard the wolf say that. I know I heard the wolf say that. Reciprocity, man. You women cannot be over there fawning over my archetype and looking at me and wishing you had of me and then trying to disrespect me simultaneously. That's exactly what y'all are doing to the black man right now. When you compete with us, when you try to take from us, you take the tutelage from us without giving us credit where credit is due, while simultaneously telling us we ain't shit. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. While also saying that we're supposed to date you because nobody else wants us. And what about black love? Man, fuck your black love. If you were getting married at a 50% rate outside the race, we would never hear from you black women. Anyway, phone's about to die. Love and light, y'all. I will be back. What's your take on? I don't know how to look into that, man. I'll look into that. Love and light, y'all.